Professionals in the construction sector have been given tips on how to curb the frequent collapse of buildings in the industry. A stakeholder in the industry attributed the incident, which is on the rise, to the use of poor and substandard materials and management of construction sites by unqualified personnel. To check the incident, a young graduate wrote a book titled Understanding the Basics of Construction to Aid Construction Engineers. The book educates the construction engineers on the right material and the correct formulas to use during construction of various building projects.
During our practice as a site engineer, when we just start construction work, we used to have something in our wallet that we normally call concrete mix ratio, some code and figures to calculate the material schedule. But looking at this book, it has represent what we normally use then, because it's a reference that you can use to calculate everything that you need to start your building construction project. It's really rich in content.
What we are taught in school is quite different from what you see on site. So the theory part is different, while the practical part is different. And also for the engineers part, engineers usually come to school to meet students, to do MTO for them, which I was like, okay, fine. This type of engineers are actually certified. How can I make things easier? How can I make them have confidence in themselves? Because some engineers actually tend to fail interviews because of this, about these basic things. So I'm like, okay, fine, I can make things easier. Why keep things to myself? Let me explore it to the world. So that what actually brought my interest in writing this book. With this, you can actually avoid a lot of collapsing of buildings. And with this, you should be able to have this rest of mind that whatever your engineer is designing for you is what it's actually the value of your building. And also with this, you should be able to say, yes, I can build my house, I can calculate my materials, even though I'm not an engineer.
It's a very important site handbook that you need to have and make sure that you update regularly. So coming out from a young fresh graduate and seeing that vision that people don't really know, fresh graduates don't really know what it takes to put together quality control and assurances of construction project. This is a top-notch calculation sheet for everybody in the construction itself. So I advise, it's titled The Basics of Construction. Get a book and read through it, and you'll be glad you did.